There's this lovely little bistro I saw down the street. Why don't we try that out?
You don't want to eat here?
Well, it's such a beautiful day. They have the tables outside. Why stay cooped up inside? Come on, let's go.
Hey, Sheila. Look who that is. That's Lauren Fenmore.
Modification. Logan's lapels. 3 1/4 inch, tapering slightly.
You want to move into the shade?
No, I'm fine. Let's just keep working, okay? You're almost finished with the sketch.
What do you think of these lapels?
Well, honestly,
Of course.
I think they're too wide.
Really? They're very in, you know?
Maybe in women's couture, but these suits have to go to the office.
All right. Tell you what, we'll compromise here. I'll tone these down like that.
Oh, that's excellent. Yes.
There we go. Art meets commerce.
A perfect combination.
Sort of like us.
We work well together.
Any chance of that becoming a permanent arrangement?
I foresee that the men's line is going to be a very big part of Forrester Creations.
I wasn't talking about the men's line. I was talking about us. How we've been relating these last few weeks.
It's been good.
I don't like fighting with you.
Ridge, you just don't like losing.
Oh, Logan, it's not just a matter of winning or losing.
Well, when the men's line is a success, everybody's going to be a winner. So I will take this one. And you can start on the next one. Hot shot.
You're right, Ridge. We do make one hell of a team.
Surprise.
What's that, a present for Bridget?
For her mother, actually.
What, a rattle?
My way of saying I'm sorry for acting like such a big baby the other day.
You lawyers can be very clever.
Well, this one is trying to be very humble. Very difficult for me, as you know. How am I doing?
Well, you're off to a pretty good start.
I know you've been under a lot of pressure lately, and then that last thing you needed was for me to be picking on Ridge while you were in the room. I'm sorry.
Yes, you shouldn't lock horns with Ridge at all, Connor.
I can't help it. It bothers me that you spend so much time with him.
We're just trying to finish the men's line.
I know. And I was trying to smooth things over by taking you to dinner last night, but I couldn't get in touch with you.
I worked late.
Oh. Alone?
With Ridge.
So why didn't you pick up the phone? I tried calling several times.
Oh, well, we went out to dinner.
I see. Well, where?
Well, if you must really know, we went to Cafe Russe.
Cafe Russe? Isn't that a rather romantic spot for a business dinner?
Hey, stranger. I missed you this morning.
We need to talk.
What about?
Brooke, this thing that you're doing with her, I don't know if I can take it anymore.
I know, you and I seem to be ships passing in the night.
Ridge, it's more than that. It's a lot more.
What's wrong?
I think you're taking this too far.
I'm doing everything I can to get the company back.
Maybe you're doing too much.
What do you mean?
I was at the Cafe Russe last night. You told me that you were working with Brooke.
We stopped to eat.
And you split a bottle of champagne? I thought you were trying to rekindle your friendship, not the romance. What, has the plan changed? I want to know what's going on.
What's wrong? Obviously, you are preoccupied. I felt that the second I walked in the door. You want to talk about it?
I'm sorry. You know, it's probably nothing that you'd really be interested in.
If it's important to you, it's important to me.
Thank you. I'm worried about Eric.
He's still in Catalina with Sheila.
I think she's up to something, Jack.
Eric's eyes are wide open to Sheila now.
This whole thing is unraveling for her. I believe that she's desperate. He was seriously considering getting a divorce, and I'm worried what lengths that she'd go to try and stop that. I think she's dangerous. And I think she's probably especially dangerous if her back is to the wall.
Oh, come on. What would Lauren be doing here?
Wait, this is Lauren Fenmore, I'm sure, but we gotta say hi. Come on. Lauren?
Hi, Eric. This is such a surprise.
I knew this was you. How are you?
I couldn't be better. What are you doing here?
I thought I told you. Sheila and I are having a brief vacation.
Hello, Sheila.
It's been a long time.
Too long.
What brings you here?
Remember I told you that my husband was ill? I thought he needed some R&R.
So Scott is here as well.
Yes, he is. And I can't wait for him to meet Sheila.
Ridge and I went to dinner. Where we went isn't important.
So whose idea was it to go to the Cafe Russe?
What does it matter?
It matters, to me anyway.
Connor, please, don't make such a big thing out of this.
I asked you a simple question.
No, you never ask simple questions. You're trying to make a point.
Ridge suggested the restaurant.
Yes, he did. So what?
I told you he was up to something.
Will you stop being ridiculous?
Okay, look, you wrapped up your business and you just happened to find yourself at the Cafe Russe? I know what that restaurant means to you, so does he.
Yes, it's my favorite restaurant.
You and Ridge spent a lot of time there when you two were an item. Now, he had a specific purpose in taking you there.
Connor, he wanted to celebrate.
What?
We just finished the first 2 designs of the men's line.
So tell me, Brooke, did you finish your celebration at the restaurant? Or did you go back to your place?
Taylor, what are you talking about? I am trying to regain Brooke's trust and friendship. You know that.
Well, she might start to think you want to be more than friends.
Why would she think that?
Ridge, she wasn't exactly dressed for a business meeting last night.
Look, I know this is difficult on you.
No, it's becoming impossible.
Maybe I should have told you about the dinner, but honestly, it was just a last-minute decision.
Yours or hers?
Mine.
Yours.
I wanted to get her out of the office.
And you took her to the pool the other day.
Taylor, we were just working. I'm trying to connect with Brooke on a personal level.
How personal?
Taylor, we've been over this all before.
Well, I know, and at the time it seemed like a good idea in theory. You just don't know what it did to me to see my husband out having a romantic dinner with his former lover.
It wasn't a romantic dinner.
Oh, candles, champagne, Brooke's little sexy dress. What part of it wasn't romantic?
Taylor, it's not what it looked like. We were just toasting the new men's line. I'm finally connecting with Brooke here. I think she's ready to listen to reason.
You thought that before.
This is a delicate situation.
No, it's a very dangerous situation.
For who?
For all of us. I don't think it's a good idea anymore.
Tell me what I can do to make this easier for you.
You can back off a little.
Taylor, I'm on the verge of making a real breakthrough here.
You have canceled every plan that we have made this month.
You know, I really thought you understood.
No, I understand that your relationship with Brooke has eclipsed everything else in your life. It's not healthy.
All right, wait a minute. Let's go out to dinner tonight. I'll slip out of here early and we'll spend the
Dinner
whole
is
night
not
together.
going to solve this problem.
What is the problem here, Taylor? I've explained the situation. I've offered to spend more time with you. Now, if that's not enough, now what is the real issue then? I get the feeling you just don't trust me. Is that it? You don't trust me?
Maybe I don't. After what I've seen, Ridge, I don't know if I can trust you around Brooke.
You've really got to meet Scott. He's around here someplace.
Actually, Eric and I were just leaving.
I have told him so much about you. I'm sure he feels as if he already knows you.
When did the two of you get here?
Yesterday,
So did we.
Isn't that a coincidence?
isn't it? Oh, there he is. Scott, come over here. There's someone I want to introduce you to.
You think Sheila could be dangerous? How do you mean that?
She's a time bomb.
Do Eric harm? What?
Well, how long can anybody function under the kind of stress that he's under?
His main cause of stress is the takeover.
That's true. But she took Brooke's side. She pretty much abandoned him.
Maybe that's what she's trying to do now. She's trying to make it up to him.
People have absolutely no idea what she's really like. I think she's evil.
Don't you think that's just a little bit of an overstatement?
No, Jack, she's walked into my living room on a couple of occasions and had confrontations with me. And that facade just flew off. And let me tell you, what was revealed was frightening.
Well, then what do you think that she's capable of?
Anything. I was really relieved that he was going to really seriously think about a divorce. I mean, I don't know what can happen on this trip.
So you think that Eric is vulnerable to her?
She's cunning.
Eric is an extremely bright guy.
Yes, he is, and he's a wonderful man, too. He's the kind of person that if he gives you his word, it's not in his nature to break his promise. He wants to see, you know, the best in her, and that's natural. But if she could just reveal her true colors, then he wouldn't have anything to do with her. I'm sure of it.
Eric, I think I left my wallet upstairs. I really should go upstairs.
No, wait. I'll go up and get it in a minute after you have a chance to meet Scott.
You know, I just can't decide which postcard
Look who I ran into, Eric Forrester.
Hey, Eric, good to see you.
It's great to see you, too. Yeah, I expected to see you at my wedding.
Well, work. I wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Eric is here on vacation with his wife. Scott, I want you to meet Mrs. Forrester. Mrs. Sheila Forrester.
Hello, Scott.
Scott.
Nice to meet you.
My pleasure.
Well, we've been trying to get us all together for a long time, haven't we?
Yes, and here it just happened by chance.
It's really amazing.
You know what we should do? We should all have dinner together tonight.
Honey, I'm sure they've already made
No, I
plans.
seldom get a chance to have dinner with old friends. Now, come on. It's my treat.
That's very kind of you.
I'm not going to take no for an answer.
Why don't you call up to our room and give us all the details?
I thought we were going out.
I have a headache, and I really want to go upstairs. If you'll excuse us.
So, you finally met Scott. He's a nice guy, isn't he?
Yes. Very nice.
Did Ridge go home with me? I can't believe you'd ask me that, Connor.
I wish I didn't have to.
When are you going to stop being so insanely jealous?
Maybe when you give me a reason not to be.
You know, I really don't deserve to be treated this way.
And I deserve to be treated the way you've treated me? You're leading me on, Brooke. You keep telling me we have a future together, and yet you spend every waking moment with Ridge Forrester.
We have a collection that has to be on the runway in less than a month.
Yeah, well, maybe that's a convenient excuse.
Connor, I don't need to make excuses to you. In fact, I don't even need to answer to you.
I noticed. And you haven't answered my question.
I am consumed with this showing. I hardly have time to do anything else. I mean, I hardly have time to see my own kids. And it's driving me nuts. So are you. Look, I gotta get out of here. I mean, this whole business is driving me crazy.
Come on, Brooke.
No!
Don't walk out.
You don't trust me.
That isn't what I said.
That's exactly what you
No,
said.
Ridge, I said I had trouble trusting you around Brooke.
Taylor, trust is trust. That's what I thought our marriage was based on here.
Oh, come on. Given your history with
And given
Brooke,
everything, you agreed to this plan from the start.
Ridge, things have changed.
That's right, and they're finally working.
Is that all that matters to you anymore?
Ending the standoff at Forrester, I think, would be a big relief to all of us, including you, Doc.
I disagree. We never used to fight like this.
Look, it's almost over. Don't make me give up on this now.
Would you?
Don't ask me to jump through hoops
No,
either.
Ridge,
That's not
I want
fair.
to hear it. If I asked you to stop seeing Brooke, would you do it?
If you trusted me, you wouldn't ask me that. And if you don't trust me, what do we have here? What the hell do we have here, Taylor?
Whoa, what a surprise. I couldn't believe that I saw Lauren in that lobby.
Neither could I.
It really is a small world, you know that?
Honey, it's that world that we're trying to get away from.
Well, I know, but one little dinner isn't going to make that much difference.
Eric, I don't know. I think we have a lot to think about here.
We can't just stay holed up in this room all weekend.
Oh. No, that's not what you said last night.
No?
No, come on. Maybe we could just order dinner up here again.
We can't cancel on Scott and Lauren. Come on, I'll just phone down for the reservations. Yeah, the Garden Terrace, please.
What are they doing here? Lauren. Oh, Lauren, oh God, I know you planned this. You want to expose me. You thought Scott would blow my cover. He didn't. Thank God. Thank God he didn't. But you, oh, you could still ruin everything. I've got to get Eric out of here. I've got to get him out of here. But how? God, how do I do that?
You didn't react.
Neither did you.
You knew Sheila was alive?
So did you.
What the hell is going on here?
That's what I want to know, Lauren. What the hell is going on?
God, I need to relax here. This craziness. Taylor, what are you doing to me here?
Ridge?
Who's there?
It's me.
Logan. Hey, I'm sorry. I'll leave.
Ridge.